Good morning everyone and welcome to this week's assembly. Lovely to see you all and I'm hoping that you've had a really good holiday. The weather was a little bit on and off, wasn't it? Some rain and sunshine, but hope you managed to get outside. And let's see what the Prime Minister brings us tonight in the news update in terms of releasing us a little bit into the wild, but safely as well. So this week after me we have Magic Alan, we have Drumming with Matt, Harriet, we have Maccaton with Chelsea and Word of the Week from Miss Wilshaw. So make sure that you stay tuned. Lots of birthdays this next week, so celebrating a birthday is Blake, Courtney, Amy Shipley, Tom Clark, Tanya Mitchell and Mr. Healy. Okay, so happy birthday to you guys. Certificates this week, really pleased performances before we finish for the holiday. So in hockey the award went to Billy Joe for an excellent attitude with all tasks this week, especially art, Joe Wicks and reading aloud. Well done to Billy. In Roundtree the award went to Lucas for managing change in a really mature manner, completing all work asked of him to a fantastic standard and being a great role model to other students. Well done, Lucas. In Sheeran, the award went to Harvey. He has worked incredibly hard as Harvey during the Wellbeing Day, being thoughtful and hard-working, answering lots of questions, just an overall improved positive behaviour across the week. Well done, fantastic show, Harvey. And in Priestley, the award went to Alfie, and I caught up with Alfie a little bit last week before we finished, for an incredible effort in the Priestley Quality of Life video. Alfie was very calm, collected, and displayed amazing resilience when demonstrating exercises to his peers. He was able to show off to staff and students just how much progress he has made over the last year with his physical fitness and dealing with emotions with a really positive mindset. That's fantastic. Well done, Alfie. Well deserved. In Hargreaves, the award went to Lucas for a positive week in class. Lucas has engaged really well with healthy eating and mind opportunities which were provided through the week. He has also tried really hard to join in class competitions and challenges. Well done, Lucas. I've got a challenge in a moment that you really might like. And in Adams, the award went to Riley for completing a mock functional skills English paper and taking part in the fitness session. So well done to Riley. In Nightingale, the award went to Zihan for good listening and engaging with his schoolwork. Well done. In Clancy, the award went to Zach. Zach has produced really fantastic work and has constantly impressed staff with his excellent work ethic during Love Learning Week. And in Whittaker, the award went to Spencer for his engagement in all activities and games in the classroom. Well done to Spencer. In Best, the award went to Charlie for his musical experience with Matt and making everyone feel so happy with his wonderful smile. So well done to Charlie. And in Boothroyd, the award went to Jem. Jem's worked really hard, whatever's been put in front of him. It's been quite a tough week for him also, so well done to Jem. And finally, House of the Week. This week went to a house for some superb music sessions with Mr. Vincent and Mr. Hogburn, for some marvellous activities and exercise during the Wellbeing Day, for cooking some delicious healthy meals, and for some fabulous work done during Love Learning Week. As you can see, that went to Mozart. So well done to the boys and staff in there. Fantastic job. Okay, this week's assembly challenge. It's using a coin. Catch coins from your elbow, okay? And I'll be demoing this in a minute. So you must film using an iPad or something in the classroom yourself doing this challenge. So the idea is that you put the coin on your elbow like this. I'm going to show you in a moment in a different video, and you basically flick your arm down by your side and catch it at the same time as it's released into the air. So that is this week's challenge. So anybody that manages to complete it, get your short videos into me and there may be a prize in store. Finally, before we go, just to wish you all a really good week, and I'll go into the red bucket. So 5 tickets to withdraw. The first one's Charlie Gilbert and William Kendall, Delonte, a couple more, Cameron Simpson, pick up your prize, Cam, and Lavelle. Okay, so you lads can pick up your prizes from reception this next week, definitely before Friday. So as I say, have a good week and I look forward to receiving your photographs of this week's assembly challenge. Good luck. What can you say? Right, we're ready guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! That's how you do it, boys. Get your photographs in.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Mrs Wilshaw's Word of the Week. The word of the week this week for grasshoppers is climb. If you climb something such as a tree, mountain or ladder, or climb up it, you move towards the top of it. If you climb down it, you move towards the bottom of it. For example, Mr Robson climbed the ladder to get to the roof. The word of the week for shinobi ninjas this week is reluctant. If you are reluctant to do something, you are unwilling to do it and hesitate before doing it, or do it slowly and without enthusiasm. For example, Alonso was reluctant to get in the swimming pool. Grasshoppers, can you match the meanings to the definitions? Shinobi ninjas, can you match the word to the definitions? That's all for this week. See you next week for Mrs Wilshaw's Word of the Week.
Hi everybody, I hope you had a good half term. Today I thought we'd have a little look at something called a pentatonic scale. Now most people immediately shut off as soon as you say the word scale, but I really think the pentatonic scale is the exception to the rule. It sounds like this. Now what makes the pentatonic scale different to other scales is it's a much more versatile scale. You can move it around a little bit, you can sort of change the order in which you play the notes, and it's still all in the same key, as long as you stick to that pattern, which I'll tell you now. So we're going to start off on our bottom E string, and we're going to start on the 5th fret, so this is going to be a pentatonic scale in the key of A. So we're going to go 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. And we're going to do that all the way up and all the way down. Now, I said the pentatonic scale is the exception to the rule because it can be a lot more versatile. If you listen to lots of sort of older songs that your parents might listen to, or maybe some more modern day rock songs, you'll hear the pentatonic scale everywhere. It's in things from Guns N' Roses, Crazy Train, or even some Red Hot Chili Peppers. And those are all just a few examples of how you can use the pentatonic scale in your playing. I'll see you all next week.
Hello everyone, I hope you've had a lovely half-term break, you're well rested and you're excited to come back to school. Looking forward to seeing you all. So this week I want you to tell someone about your favourite thing in the world. So this could be an animal, it could be a person, it could be an object, anything that you want. Be a game, your favourite game. And then I want you to either draw it or make a model of it out of Play-Doh or paper or cardboard, anything that you want. Get really creative. And then what you're going to do is you're going to explain that thing or person or object to someone around you. So it can be a staff member, it can be your friend, it can even just be to yourself. And I want you to tell me what your object or person looks like, feels like. So if it's an animal, it might be really soft. If it's a game console, it might be really smooth. So tell me as much detail as you can and what it sounds like. I want you to tell me what it is, and finally I want you to tell me why it makes you happy. So here's my example. I've made a little model of my dog, because my dog is my favourite thing in the world. So whenever I'm feeling a little bit upset or angry or just a bit unhappy, I get out my little model dog. Oh, if he doesn't fall off. Get out my little model dog, I give him a little stroke, and it makes me feel a lot calmer and happier. So give it a try and let me know what you think.
Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're all feeling okay today and that you've all been staying safe and had a great break from school. So in today's assembly, we're going to be learning 2 new signs for the theme that we started last term, which was months of the year. The reason for only learning 2 is because there's going to be a different rule to last time. So in last term's assembly, when we started to learn the signs for months of the year, we learnt the signs for January, February, March, April and May, so that was 5. With those signs, we used the very first and last letter of that word. So for January, we used a J or a J and a small Y or a Y, so January. For February, the same rule, so F or an F and a Y or a Y for the last letter, February. For March, we use a M or an M and a H or a H, March. For April, it was an A or an A and a L or an L. For May, it was an M or a M and a Y or a Y. So today, the rule is going to be a bit different. For June and July, we don't use the first and last letter. So for June, you're going to need to draw a J or a J from your Makaton alphabet and then the letter N or N. June. And I suppose that's how it kind of sounds, June. The last letter you hear is an N or a N rather than it being an E that's at the end of the word. June. And then we have July. For July, we're going to need 3 letters. So you need your J or your J, a L or an L, and your small Y. July. Thank you all for watching and doing some really good learning. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye boys. Have a really good week in school.
Thank you.